We've got t-shirts. This is the Vandalism shirt. And then you can see it's got CTR on the left sleeve. Vandalism is, of course, our 1963 Chevrolet Corvair van that we mid-engine LS swapped. Stay Trashy shirts, also in the same style. Got the matching TTR on the left arm. And then, as always, we've got the team sticker. We've got the Stay Trashy sticker with the jerp on it. And then we've got our standard 3-inch logo sticker. These are all available on the site. If you go to ttrgear.com, you can buy any of these wonderful products, and I would greatly appreciate it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the shop. As you can see, I'm here with my nephew, 5-year-old Winston. And it's because his dad's sleeping in. He's not here with us right now. Lazy bums. Anyways, we're about to get started. Today we're going to start working on Casey's Customs Blazer. I know a lot of y'all were here for that. And it's been a minute. I had a baby. Been busy. Been a crazy couple weeks. And Casey's Blazer is stuffed back in the corner. And my Blazer is up here in the front. So we're about to switch those bad boys. And then first thing we're going to start with is cleaning the shop. Because if you look around, it's a mess. We got mini bikes chilling with no motors. We've got my Blazer, the welders everywhere, air hoses, go-kart motors all over the table. It's got a lot of cleaning we're going to do. So we're going to start with that. We'll get y'all set up so y'all can watch. And then after we get everything cleaned up, we'll switch these cars and get a good start going. right, guys. So got a pretty good chunk of this floor. I got to go grab another sheet of metal. He's already ordered it for me. I just haven't picked it up. But we got that closed in up to the firewall. We got this all closed in here. I just got to put one more little piece there, and then the same thing on that side, and then we can build the rest of our tunnel, and that'll be finished. We can move on to mounting the seats. But it's time I address something. I told you a few videos back, I don't remember what video it was, but I told you we messed up and we'd talk about it later. And when I say we, I really mean me. Haven't even told Casey about this yet. I don't think we've talked about it. Not that I'm like worried about what he's gonna think about it. I just haven't talked about it yet. Definitely haven't showed it on camera. So let me go ahead and get this thing raised up. I'm gonna get it jacked up and get some jack stands on it or under it, and then get the hood opened up and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Obviously, if you've been here, then you know that this thing has been bagged and body dropped, both. So it lays all the way on the ground. The rocker panels touch the ground. And you also know we don't have a huge shop here. We've got room for usually about 2 cars and only one that we're working on. So we gotta move stuff around a lot. So one day we got this thing running good. We're gonna switch some stuff around and work on something else. I start it up, I drive it out, I park it, I drop it down, I get back out, come in here, start working on whatever we're working on. And I look out, and what do I see? Just smoke everywhere, rolling out of the Blazer. And I'm like, oh crap, we're about to burn this thing down. And even worse, we don't have any footage of it. And we don't. So I run out there, I pop the hood on it, and I look, and sure enough, we torched some of the wiring in this main part of this harness. And what happened is, this here, this piece, I don't know where it was, I never messed with this part of the wiring, but it fell and went between the control arm somewhere in here. I don't even remember exactly where it's at. I think it was right here. And so when I laid this thing down after I parked it, it pinched a hot wire and grounded it and proceeded to just torch all these wires. So now I got to sort this out. It's not a huge deal. There was only one wire. It was the main wire that got it, and that was the alternator wire. But I got to go through these wires now and replace anything that's burnt and sort out any of that just to get this thing back to where we already were a couple weeks ago. Golly, that transmission is in a really inconvenient spot. Anyways, that's where we're at on that. Like I said, it's just one of them things happen. Was it avoidable? Yes. If we would have known that the harness was over there, then obviously we wouldn't have let that happen, but we didn't, and it happened, so now we just got to fix it. Another thing we got to address is this radiator is leaking, but if you look right back there, Casey had a brand new one. We went and picked it up. So we're gonna get that thrown on. We've also got a couple transmission leaks. I don't know where they're coming from. This one obviously looks like it's coming from the radiator, but that one back there, not really sure, to be honest. So gotta sort that out. Been out of practice, especially on this car, for a while now. I guess we're gonna work on that. Try to get as much of this stuff done as we can before this video comes out Monday. And I know it's never gonna be enough. Either my video is gonna be too long with not enough progress, or it's gonna be too short and people are gonna complain. So now I've just kind of decided I'm gonna do it the way I wanna do it. So whatever we get done will be in this video that comes out Monday, and whatever we don't get done will be in the next video. What do you think?
I don't really know.
Also, we haven't really talked about them, but check it out. We got trailer trash shirts. This is the vandalism shirt, which is our 1963 Chevrolet Corvair van that we mid-engine LS swapped. We've also got stickers. We've got 3 different stickers. We've got 2 different shirts. So we've got this one. It's got the TTR on the left arm, and it has vandalism on the back with our YouTube channel on the bottom. And then we've got another one that's kind of the same style, but it says Stay Trashy. And it's got the jerk on there. We've got Stay Trashy stickers. We've got the trio sticker, and we've got the logo sticker. So if you want to check out any of that stuff, it's at ttrgear.com. And that will automatically just forward you to my Shopify while we're getting the actual website worked on. So you still got a channel to buy. I'd really appreciate it. And I guess we're gonna start messing with this thing. I worked on the wiring. I rebuilt all of the burnt parts in the harness. I looked for a new harness. Couldn't really find one. Didn't really need one. There was just a few wires that needed replaced. Got everything replaced and fixed and put back together. I just got to make sure I get it all wrapped up and loomed up. I'm not gonna have time to do that because I'm headed out of town for work. But that's done. We don't have power to the main harness yet. I've hooked that up and everything works, nothing's shorted, but I've got to add one more wire. The wire that burnt was the wire that also fed the main part of the fuse block and the harness. So I've got to add that one on, but it also went to the alternator. So we're not gonna add that part because we've already got an alternator wire on here. So I've got to add that, then it'll be back running and driving. Next week, when we get back in here, we've got the new radiator. We're gonna put it in. We're gonna get that finalized. Hopefully while I'm gone this week, Lester's gonna work on this some and get some more of this finished up and ready to close up and be done. I don't know if we're gonna mount the seats or if we're gonna take it back to Casey and let him mount the seats where he wants them. That's kind of a personal preference thing as far as how tall you are and where you want your seat when you're driving. Trying to think what else to update you on. I don't know. I know people are going to be angry because this video is not very much progress, but we're still getting back to normal. I promise you it's coming. We're going to be back to normal by hopefully next week and be pumping out these videos like we tried to before. Still working full-time jobs. I still got a full-time family. I'm doing this as best I can in my free time, and there's just not a lot of it. The baby, I had my mom came up, and then my brother and his wife came up, and then my sister and her husband came up, and my dad's currently staying with me for work on his job, completely unrelated job. So it's just kind of a crazy time right now, but I promise within a week or two we'll be back to normal. We'll be getting stuff pumped out on a regular basis and get some stuff knocked out. I've got a lot of stuff I want to do. I really want to work on that. I really want to work on that. That's our LS Fest Texas 2025 vehicle. And I would really like to get it done hopefully by the end of the year so that I can do some testing and some driving on it. We've got this short bed that we have a video coming on. We've just got to get another transmission put in it and get it moved on down the line to the next one. I kind of want to do some stuff to this truck. I want to do some stuff to the Jerp. We've got another truck out there that we're going to LS swap. And then I've also got, you can come over here and see it. I've got kind of a crazy plan for this Monza, if it works out, completely different from what the video showed before. We kind of changed our mind. So we do have some stuff coming. I do apologize for everything just being kind of crazy right now. It is what it is. Emergency C-sections, kind of throw a kink in things, and having to work full time kind of also throws a kink in things. So we'll get it. We'll get back to normal. Everything will be rolling. We had our first car meet this last Friday night, and we had like 12 cars show up. That was super awesome. Hopefully this coming Friday we've got more. Met some super cool guys out there. We did a touch a truck. I didn't get any footage from, but it's like where you kind of bring show cars out to where kids can get in them and mess with them and touch them and look at them, and it's not like a normal car show where you don't want anybody touching your stuff. So I took the van out and let them do that, and just kind of getting involved in the community as well as doing all this stuff. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for putting up with me through all this, and we'll see you on the next one.